Ahoy! It's Kaysii Koi. Oh my stars. It's been a really long time and I know the lighting's weird. I'm in a new setting. Yeah, everything's different. It's been I don't even know how long it's been. But I'm here. I'm back. I'm alive. Barely. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's been a really long time. I've truly thought about filming over and over again, like every week whenever I have off. And it's so hard. Like, I've realized it's so hard to put myself first. I always put my job first, or if I'm gonna hang out with somebody or do something, like just anything, I'm like, oh, I'll film another day. Like, I always just made excuses, not because I didn't want to do it. It's just like, I don't know, it's hard for me to do things for myself. And yeah, I just get overwhelmed by things, and life is hard. And yeah, it's hard to find the motivation to actually get myself to do something these days, because work is kind of exhausting, and then, you know, I just come home. It's like a vicious cycle of feeling like I don't have enough time to like live my life. And it's winter right now. It's like 13 degrees here in Wisconsin, at least where I'm from. And yeah, I don't feel like doing anything. So yeah, life's been kind of depressing, kind of not motivating. Yeah, and since I've last made videos, so much has happened. A lot of bad stuff too. I've had a really rough year, and yeah, but I wanted to actually try to film a video. If I post this, cool. If I don't, cool, but whatever. But it's been a really long time, and I feel like having an outlet would be good for me. And maybe just talking about things like adulting and just dealing with like the pressures of life. Maybe you guys can just relate with me, you know? Like, I don't want to just be on here and be generic and be like, okay, 2 pumps of this and 3 pumps of love you guys. You know, like, I'm not doing that. I like to just chat and keep it real, you know? So yeah, I don't even know what to talk about first, but I do want to like show you a makeup look that I really like, and something that I've been wearing a lot. And I just want to update you with that, I guess, and just do like a get ready with me. Maybe this will post before Valentine's Day so you get like inspired or something. I don't know, but it's been a long time and I just want to film a video and have fun with it. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. And also I'm just gonna talk about my life, and we're gonna have fun. And if you want to, like, you know, join me, we can do that. If you want like a skin update, my skin is not perfect, but I mean, ever since the first videos that I come out with, like, my skin is better than those, but I still feel pretty insecure about my skin without makeup. I look so pale in this lighting. I'm using like studio light, or like kind of like just like some lights on the side. And I like to use natural light, but it was just getting too dark. It's already like 4 p.m. and I'm a mess, okay? Yeah, it kind of looks like I'm in someone's like closet or something. I'm like, what's up, you guys? I'm like, so the lighting is weird. Like, you know, I tried to make it work, but I'm also blinded every time I look at the lights, so I'm gonna just not do that. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you kind of what I've been doing lately for my makeup. I just took a shower, so I've been using this. My sister actually gave me this, and it was too dark for her, and she's probably not as pale as I am. So this is probably gonna be like an orange moment, but it's fine. I like to use this when I'm not in the mood to wear something like heavy on my skin. I like to use this because I feel like it gives a nice light amount of effect. This is the It Cosmetics CC cream. Oh my, oh my, oh my. It just wants to focus on me because I'm just, whatever. You know, maybe it's better. You know this is everywhere. I don't know, I never really liked this product, to be honest with you, in the past. I like it, but I'm really oily, so this kind of doesn't sit well on my skin. After a while, I just get really shiny. And I've noticed that, but I do like it. So I don't know, we're gonna use this. I have a mirror right here, so if I do look down a bit, I'm just gonna be using a mirror. so that I can see what I'm doing. But we're gonna start. I have a lotion, sunscreen on. Yeah, so I do like a pump and a half. Oh my god, it's so dark. Yeah, so I've been trying to like do more natural makeup, or at least like lighter makeup, like not so intense on me, because I'm so used to doing like concealer, bronzer. Like I'm trying to learn how to do faster makeup too, because I don't know, like if I travel or stay somewhere, I just want to put on like a little bit of coverage, some blush, some mascara, like a lip balm, and be done, you know? Well, look at that coverage. I also use this under my eye too. I just kind of skip concealer and I just use this over my whole face. I love that this is also like really moisturizing. So that's good, especially because it's really cold out. Gets a little freezing. All right, I'm gonna start blending that out. I just use this like Real Technique sponge. Ooh, so fun. Do any of you guys use like cushion foundations? I guess I'm just more interested, like I watch a lot of Korean dramas and I'm kind of into like Korean culture, K-pop, actors, just all that stuff. And their skin just looks so amazing. And I know it's kind of in their culture to spend more time on skincare, and you know, their makeup looks very kind of natural. They're not really into like contouring. They're more into just kind of like enhancing and making themselves look more youthful, kind of glowy. I don't know, I think it's a very interesting like makeup style that's really cool actually. Like it's very enhancing, which I like. So I do enjoy that. So you can see, I don't know if you can tell, it's a little shiny on me for sure, but it looks kind of natural. Maybe you can tell the color's a bit off, but not terrible, right? I mean, I thought I would be the light shade, but she gave me this because it was too dark, so this is like the second lightest shade. Yeah, but the tone's not too bad. But I like to use this one just because it has like skincare in it too. And I normally do like foundation, concealer, and I definitely want to do a video with like what I normally use for that. But today it's like 4 p.m. I just want to like have some coverage and not worry about all the extra steps, you know? I have to set my face really well because I'm super oily. Like I'm a very oily person, and if I want to like wear a mask, or if I have to wear a mask for something, I need to set my face really well, or else the makeup's gonna transfer. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use the Fit Me powder. Maybe you guys remember me using this. I'm trying to remember like how much of the stuff I'm gonna use I've used before in videos and how much is new. Yeah, but I definitely want to make more videos. Like even if no one's watching this, I just want to do this for myself. I want to like have something scheduled in my life, because you know, life is hard when I feel pretty lonely, you know? I got my own apartment, which is really fun, but it was also, I don't know how much in depth I want to go into like my personal life, but you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna say my parents are going through a divorce, and that happened pretty suddenly because of some circumstances. So yeah, it's been a little rough of a year. My sister she didn't live at home at the time she moved out, you know. She's with her boyfriend, which, you know, happy for her, but it was definitely very hard for me, like living with my parents during the time of their separation. I mean, they're still married. They need to get fully separated. They're still getting a divorce, but it's just been a shocking year. Like it really has been. It's been hard on me because I felt like an only child and kind of felt like I was at home, and like I had to hear the arguing, I had to hear the commotion. It was something I had to get away from. So I decided to get my own apartment. And after high school, I didn't go to college. I've done some like secondary schooling, some nutrition courses, just like stuff that I'm interested in. But I didn't really like attend college or like leave the house. So I still like, you know, I just kind of worked full time after I graduated high school. So I did have some money saved up. So that's kind of why, like, you might look at me like, oh, she's like, you know, got her own apartment. It's not like that. It was kind of like something that I felt like I needed to do just to kind of escape the negativity at home and to kind of like have a place for myself. So living alone is great, but there's just so many things like adulting that just overwhelm me. I'm like, I kind of don't prioritize myself as much as I should. So I definitely struggle quite a bit with just like, oh my gosh, I have so many dishes I have to do, and I have to, now I'm hungry, I have to cook something, and then I have to clean up again. And I don't know, it's just nice when you have more people in a place that like can help balance everything. But yet I don't feel like anyone's in my way here. Like I feel like I can just do whatever I want. I can wake up and, you know, do whatever. I can cook whenever. I can, you know, do whatever I want because I live here by myself. And that's the power of it, the beauty of it. But there's definitely a lot of kind of loneliness I experience as well, kind of living on my own. I was like, oh, we have so many friends over and blah blah blah, but it's hard. A lot of my friends, I've always kind of been a single Pringle. It takes a lot for me to actually like want to date somebody. Like I'm interested in people, of course, but it's hard for me to like actually date someone because I'm always just like, I don't know. Like they'd have to really impress me or like really be somebody I want to spend my time with. And there's a lot of people I just don't consider enough for me. And I don't want to have such a high standard, but it's not even like looks, it's just like lifestyle. A lot of guys my age, I'm almost 22. I'll be 22 in like less than 2 weeks actually, so that's exciting. But I don't know, I want to, you know, travel and do this and that, and I want to like eat healthy and try to like, I don't know, just certain things I'm interested in. And a lot of the guys I know are into like cars and like vape and drink, and it's just like not my type, like not my interest. I guess I'm looking for someone more like mature, and it's really hard to find people like that. And I don't blame anyone for like not being what I'm looking for, because I know that it's hard to find. But I also just don't trust people. I just have a hard time being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just like using dating apps kind of scares me. Like, I don't know, but I'm not desperate for anyone, but it would be nice to have somebody. I think that's like the headspace I'm in, because I've always, for the first time in a long time, I don't feel like I'm looking. I feel like I'm kind of just like focusing on me and not having expectations, because I get let down like way too easily. So I'm just trying to focus on myself and have a good relationship with me first, because that's what's most important. Like I remember there was like a mutual friend. I never even met this guy, but like my friend was friends with him, and so I heard about him. They were good friends. Like, you know, I heard a lot about this guy, and like I was like, wow, he like looks like my ideal type, he sounds like my ideal type. He's just like, I got so carried away with liking this person. I can't even tell you, like I even think they say like when you tell someone about somebody, you like them even more. And I swear I like believed it so much. Like I believed like when I was gonna meet this guy, or if I was gonna meet this guy, like that would be endgame, it was gonna be it. I was so like head over heels for him in my head. Like granted, it was like literally all made up, because however much I was interested in him, like never met him. It was one-sided. It was totally one-sided. But yeah, I told a lot of people about him and I was like, oh, he sounds really great. And they were like, oh, that's amazing. Like, but it was like, there was nothing there. It was just like these hopes and dreams in my mind of like, oh, there's this guy I'm interested in, you know? And like, but it never went anywhere. Eventually I got his Snapchat and I messaged him. But it was really, like, I didn't know where to take the conversation. I think I kind of butchered it on my own because I was like, just asking him random questions. I was like, what's your favorite fruit? What's the, like, I don't know what I was doing. If I was trying to just be his friend, like, I should have just been like, hey, like, you seem really cool. Like, we should maybe hang out sometime. Like, I don't know what. I think I was thinking so much too that I didn't want to get let down and like ask him for a date, and instead I would just try to friend him, and he just didn't really like, it didn't really go as well as I thought, and it got awkward. And it was like every day, I think I tried to like snap him 3 days in a row and like talk to him and stuff, and we talked a bit. Like, he never ignored me. Not really, but like at the end, like, you know when you just start Snapchatting photos or something or whatever, like I would send one and he would open it and then like not respond, and I was like heartbroken. Yeah, and I was like, what's even more messed up is like, so like 3 days in a row I was like the one initiating everything, and then I just kind of stopped. Like, well, he opened it and didn't respond, so then I just like stopped and like let it be. He never reached out. But we had each other on Snapchat yet. So then I started getting into my phases of like, oh, I'm gonna like post more on Snapchat and like make my life look interesting. And I don't regret that. I feel like I maybe lived more because I wanted to post more. It's so sad. Wow. But yeah, I really liked him. I really thought it was gonna go somewhere or be something. I learned a lot from that. I really did. But yeah, oh yeah, and I remember, maybe this was last year on my birthday. So like I said, we had each other on Snapchat. Like, we both had each other added on Snapchat. And I would, you know, post stuff quite a bit, or like occasionally on my story, because, you know, I wanted him to see it, but also it was for myself too. But part of me was always looking out if he actually saw it on his story. And he normally did. He normally looked at my story. So then I was like getting let on even more, like, oh, he's like gonna be interested again, blah blah blah. And then it was on my birthday. I posted like a video of me trying alcohol or something on my 21st, which was his last birthday or something, and he unadded me. You know how you view like the people who like saw your story? It was like, it showed all these people and then it showed other friends, or like, no, not other friends. It was like other or something, and it was him, and I was like, why is he in a different category? And then I looked and I saw like I couldn't see his snap score, so like he unadded me, and I was like, oh, yeah. After that point, but it was such a long, like, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because maybe just to share, like, I don't know, I don't want to get too attached to anyone again, especially if it's like a false reality or a false hope of like who you think they are. I don't know. So yeah, I liked this guy for like a really, really long time, and I really thought it was gonna be something, and it was just a false hope for literally years. Like, this was all up in my head. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Because I think it's funny, and I also think like I learned a lot from it, and I just want to, like, you know, warn you too, like, if you ever like are doing the most or doing more than somebody else, like, maybe you shouldn't be with them, because like they need to prioritize you over anything. Like, you need to be their priority, and it needs to be mutual, or else like it's just not fair, like, you know. And I also felt like, oh, how can I make myself more interesting? Like, how can I do stuff that he might like me for? Like, I wasn't even like just being myself anymore. I was just trying to be somebody that he liked, and that doesn't work. Like, if you chase someone, they're gonna run, you know? You have to, like, you can't chase, you have to attract. You have to kind of be the magnet and not chase, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the headspace I'm in now, is I've just like, I've let it go. I'm not lusting over anybody. I'm not having any expectations. I'm just living, you know? But it is lonely. Like I said, I live on my own, and it's been kind of hard sometimes feeling like adulting and just worrying about money and a lot of stuff. So I'm doing okay, I'm doing better. Like, I'm getting more used to it. Like, I got a raise at work. Like, I moved up to like a shift position. I work at Starbucks, so I'm not just a barista now, I'm like a shift, which is good for me, like a good switch, but also just makes me really anxious sometimes. Like, I don't want to be someone in charge, and I knew that. I just needed the money. But I also like think it's a good experience for me, so I don't know. It's going, I think it's going well overall. I just feel anxious. Like, I don't want to do something wrong. I don't want to like hurt anyone's feelings. Like, I don't know. I want to enjoy my job because that's the thing I do the most. So yeah, I'm always just like questioning like if I'm happy. And I don't know. Sometimes I'm like feel really lost. So I don't know. Life is super confusing like that, and I'm always just like, what's next? What's gonna happen? Because I don't know, and it makes me scared. So I don't know. Oh, she maxed out on her time. It's fine, it's fine. I should probably tell you what I'm using. I mean, everything's gonna be linked below. Everything that I used on my face so far is drugstore. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer in 100. Essence, the blush. It's just called the blush. Shade 40 Beloved. Yeah, what else did I use? I use the Hanging in Hawaii palette for my brows. I use like one of the eyeshadows as a powder. And then I kind of use this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in taupe, to go over it and like brush it out. But yeah, nothing crazy. I look super pale, but like maybe you can see everything coming together. I feel like it's funny to look back at my old videos and be like, wow, my makeup style has changed so much. I'm trying to go for a more like kind of I don't know, maybe like kind of natural, more glowy look now than I used to. I used to do like a lot more. It was more cakey, more full coverage, more, I don't know, like intense. And now I kind of keep it to like whatever is enhancing me the most. So that's what I'm up to now. I'm using the Sailor Moon palette. Oh my gosh. Wait, is it gonna do it? Oh wait, her mouth. Yeah, her mouth. It's like one of those like Velcro things. So cute. This is from Colourpop. Absolutely 100% trillion recommend this palette. It's really cute. I should probably show you what it looks like. Just also focus on me. Yes. Yeah, you can see it. I'm gonna be using like these kind of pinky shades, this glitter. Yeah, I'm just gonna use all like the pinks and stuff. I just want to keep it to one palette, so like if you are interested, you can do this look and it's super fun. I really like it. I'm using majority, like what I used before, like right now is, what is this? Tuxedo Rose. I blended in the crease, is like neon pink color. Then I used Moon Castle. It's kind of like a more taupey color, and blended kind of on the lid and over it. And I'm gonna use the shade Love, which is this like magenta pink color in the outer. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, so I'm just using Tuxedo Rose. It's like that bright pink color. Just kind of like putting that all over the lid. I feel like I should zoom you in. Wow, this lighting is so weird. Like, I look so pale. It's kind of funny. But in real life, I really don't look that pale. It's just like this lighting makes me look like I'm dead. But I'm not, don't worry. I'm still here. Still bopping. Alright, I'm gonna go into the shade Love. So how is y'all's love life? Are you doing anything for Valentine's Day? I'm definitely not. I feel like I'm just, I don't know. I'm lonely for so many reasons. I also feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like a priority sometimes in like my family's life or my friend's life. And I'm also just not a really, like, I haven't been the greatest friend because I'm really bad at responding to people or like making plans. Like, I always am someone who feels like a bother to ask if someone's free. Like, I don't know why. Like, I feel like I'm like, oh, they're probably with, like, all my friends are dating people too. So it's not like I'm mad about it. It's just like, I feel like that's their life. Like, that's their, like, attention is gonna go for that. So for me, I'm just kind of like, you know, trying to vibe, trying to like get by. But yeah, I don't want to be a bother. And I also feel like I get let down really easily in terms of like hanging out with people. If someone cancels on me, it just like breaks my heart. So yeah, so that's what's happening. I'm just trying my best. I'm going back into the Hanging in Hawaii palette, and I'm using the shade Pineapple, and I'm also using the NYX glitter primer to put that on. This palette has like the best metallics ever. I use it every time I do a look to create like a foiled base. Like, it's the most reflective, smooth shadows ever for like the metallics, and I just love it. So I always have to use that palette as like my base palette, like for the metallic, just to get kind of like a nice looking base in there. I'm going into the shade, what is this called? Silver Crystal. I think I'm going to keep this look like a sheen. So I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow Roygbiv. It's so pretty. They've like relaunched this one because I don't know if they discontinued it for a while, but they brought back a bunch of the discontinued ones because, you know, so many people love their stuff. And this one is just like my favorite. It's like this beautiful like pink with a gold flip. Oh, it's just, I love doing looks like this where like the shadow just looks like a glittery sheen of magic. Like, I just love it. So I always have to finish my look with a Super Shock shadow typically because it's just, it adds like that extra special like glitter and that special touch, and I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit into that kind of glittery shade called Silver Millennium. I'm gonna tap a little bit of that in the inner. It's like the one kind of goldy silver shade. Yes. I'm actually skipping the glitter shade, but we'll use it one of these times, one of these weeks, so we'll use it. And then I'm gonna just finish this look and do the same shadows below my lash line. Alright, eyeshadow is done. It's so pretty. I'm just happy I can share this look with you because, I mean, I don't know if anyone's gonna do it, but it's just super pretty. Like 10 out of 10, recommend. Yes. I'm gonna do some eyeliner now. I always do blue eyeliner. It doesn't matter like what look I do. I've been using this navy eyeliner from NYX, and it's just, it's nice. As you notice, a lot of my makeup is drugstore, and I'm planning to keep it that way, especially on this channel, because first of all, I'm trying to save money, but second of all, I don't know, it's nice to like find products that are like available everywhere and that like most people can access. And drugstore is like just as good as high-end, like most of the time. Like high-end is just crazy expensive. And it's hard to try high-end products because it's, you know, first of all, you have to go somewhere that sells high-end products, and sometimes it's just hard to return, and yeah, you don't know if you're gonna like it, and you don't want to spend like $50+ on something that you just don't know. So, yeah. For my winged liner, I was doing liner. I use these two. This one's like dried out and this one's not. So this one I use to kind of stamp the line. It's pretty faint. It's the Colourpop liquid liner. What is this? Numero uno. Ooh, she fluent. And then the other one I go on top is the Bff liner in the shade black. I don't really know the difference, but they both were good. This one was good back in her day when she wasn't dried out, but I just use it on my hand to kind of warm it up, and then I just make a mark. I really don't have any like tips of what I do. I just kind of do it and I do it every day, so it's like I'm not amazing at wing liner, but I feel like it's good enough to, like, you know. I'm gonna look in my mirror, but you can maybe watch. Ooh, my eyes look so green. Wow. Alright. Oh gosh, I'm really butchering this. It's not looking super great. You know, oh gosh, was it blurry the whole time? I don't even know. But that's the wing liner. It doesn't look perfect. Definitely not my best work, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna go on top of it with some mascara now. I have the Act Natural Curl Defining, or no, it just says Defining Mascara. And then I go over it with this $5 mascara from Essence, which is like amazing. It's the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It's literally only $5. This one was around like $8, which is pretty common for drugstore, maybe even a little cheaper actually, but this one I like to just use as like a base mascara. It's not clumpy, it's very kind of just grabs your lashes and gives them a nice little enhancement. The other one is a little more clumpy, a little more volumizing, so I like to use that one second. If I use the other one on its own, I feel like it makes my lashes look a little obviously covered in mascara, and I try to make it look a little like more natural, my lashes, so that's why I use this one. I love the faces I make when I put mascara on. It's funny. Wonder how many years of my life I spent applying mascara. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's just a long, takes a while. All right, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit on the lower. Nothing crazy, just kind of like light strokes. All right, and then my lips look so pale. Oh my gosh, I think I got some mascara, not mascara, foundation on my lips, and I'm like, oh. But yeah, then we're gonna go back into the Essence one, and we're just gonna do a little coat on top of what I put down, just to give a little bit of volume. I just think it's good to have a little more of a natural one as a base, and then this one can grip to that better, so my lashes don't look like clumpy and crusty. Yes. All right, we are like literally almost done with this look. I just go into like a big brush and just kind of sweep off any more like fallout I might be getting. Then I use this kind of like blush brush, and I go a little back more in with blush. Wow, words are hard. Yeah, so I'm just kind of adding some more blushy blush, because we stand. I never used to be into blush, but I definitely am into blush now. I'm also like super into pink eyeshadow. Like that's literally like 9 times out of 10 I'm always wearing pink eyeshadow, because I just think it's the most enhancing color for my eyes. I also think I have a hair in my eye. That's fun. I feel it. She's there, but I can't see it, so it's fine. I'm fine. I'm just gonna finish off with some lip gloss. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I think this got viral on TikTok or something. I don't know, but I actually really do like it. And I don't like a lot of glosses from the drugstore because I feel like they're really like thick. Oh my god, we're gonna just see it floating in my eye. Like something's gonna pop out. It's gonna be like, but yeah, I'm gonna use this. I really like it. It doesn't feel like sticky or heavy. I would compare it to the Fenty. Like if you're looking to buy like the Fenty gloss, this is like a good comparison, but I think it's even more comfortable than Fenty. I just love wearing glosses now because I don't know, like lipsticks, matte glosses, like matte lipsticks, it's just too heavy. I like something that feels like a lip balm but with color, and that's exactly what I go for. And I love lip oils so much. Colourpop has a really great lip oil formula, so I like to use theirs. But just in the summer, or not the summer, just any time of the year, I enjoy this because it's more moisturizing, it looks more natural, and it's nice. So this is my pink look. I'm gonna go dry my hair, and yeah, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I'm so zoomed out. But this is the final look. It's very like pink and kind of fun and cute and fresh. I just blow dried and straightened my hair. I got the what am I saying? I got the hair out of my eye. It was actually stuck to like the upper lashes, like hooked on, and so when I would open my eye you could see it. Like, oh my god. We got it, don't worry. But yeah, I'm kind of panicked, but it's fine. Yeah. So that was the look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I wasn't super in-depth with everything I was talking about, but I still hope you had fun with me. I will try to do better next time. But I'm gonna link everything I used, including the colors I used on my eyes, because I feel like I wasn't very clear. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna be wearing this look on Valentine's Day because it's really fun, fresh, cute, live-in. But yeah, let me know, you know, anything about yourself. And if you ever need like someone to talk to, my Instagram is at Kaysii Koi, and yeah, you can DM me because your girl has been kind of lonely lately and she needs some friends. Yeah, it's just hard. Like I said, like, I don't know, I'm just scared to like get myself hurt, and I don't really put myself out there sometimes because I'm like, you know, I'm just used to like having a rough year with, like I said, with my parents, and just certain things has been difficult family wise, and then moving, like I moved twice, so we all lived in the house together and the market was really good, so my parents decided to sell the house, and then I lived in a farmhouse that we rented for about a month, and then I got my apartment. So I moved a lot, so it's been weird. I feel very like out of sorts. My feng shui is off, my chakras unaligned, but I'm hoping to get on track, and I want to kind of use this channel too to like help motivate myself and see myself grow as a person, because for so long, and even now, I still kind of live day by day, but I don't actually like look to the future. And I want to start like figuring out like what I'm doing with my life, because I feel so lost, and you know, I don't want to spend money because I get like but I want to travel, and yeah, I want to just figure out like what I want to do next, and I want to like take care of myself better. So I guess I want to find myself and my interests, and I'm hoping that this channel can help me do that. And yeah, so we'll see. But you know, I want to be here for you too. And yes, like I said, message me on Instagram. But I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I missed doing videos for like such a long time, so I'm glad that I was able to film one. And I know the lighting's weird, But I'll try to film like during the day next time, but I don't know. This is what you get, y'all. This is what you get. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope if I don't post this by Valentine's Day, I hope you had a good Valentine's Day. And yeah. See you soon. Bye.